ಬೈಕ್ ಕಳ್ತನ ಆಗಿತ್ತು.
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ FIR ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಸೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಬೈಕ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹುಡುಕಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು.
ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ?
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇನಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ.
Good morning Bengaluru, welcome to another edition of Motor Vlog. In this video I'm going to be telling you guys how you can protect your bike from getting it stolen, and I'll also tell you how you can detect your bike if your bike is stolen. The first things first, let's come to the preventive measures. So one of the most important and the basic preventive measures, you should always lock your bike. I forgot to lock my bike, and within 10 to 15 minutes my bike was stolen. So one of the first basic things is to always lock your bike. Even if it's a matter of 5 or 10 minutes, you should always ensure your bike is locked when you're not using it. The second thing is, I was searching through Amazon and I found two products which you can make use of in order to protect your bike from getting it stolen. So the second one is the anti-theft alarm system. So you might have noticed these days, not these days, I think for the past 6 or 7 years, I guess, I may not be sure about the number, this alarm system is always fitted in cars. It works as a Bluetooth device on your keys. You just have to press a button and your car will get unlocked. So similarly, the same device is available on Amazon, and this one is for bikes. It just costs you 850 rupees. I checked it myself. I'm going to be placing a link in the description below for you guys to check it out and possibly buy it if you're interested. So what it does is, it just works same as what you see in cars. You just have to, when you press a button, when the engine is ignited, when the ignition is started, it will alert you that your vehicle is unlocked, and similarly it will also tell you if it's unlocked or not. So in this way, if you're closer to the bike, it will always alert you, and if a person a thief or someone tries to unlock it, it will always alert you. So it just costs you 850 rupees. You can check it out in the link in the description below. ನನ್ನದು ಬೈಕ್ ಕಳ್ತನ ಆಗಿತ್ತು.
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ FIR ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹತ್ರ ಯಾವ್ದಾರ ಸೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋ ಬೈಕ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಹುಡುಕಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರು.
ನೋಡಿದ್ರಾ?
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇನಾ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ.
ಓಕೆ.
ಗಾಡಿ ನಂಬರ್.
ಹಾಂ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್. So the next thing to do is go on to visit the nearest nearby police stations, traffic police stations, where they have all these sort of seized vehicles. You just have to search it, and if you're lucky, you will always find it. And the third one is the GPS tracking device. So this GPS tracking device is always available, as you can see, as you have seen, I guess. It's always available in cars, but this is also available for bikes. I was checking on Amazon and I was really interested. I was curious to see it was, and it just costs you around 1,500. So I think bikes these days come around at least the moped starts from 50 to 60,000 odd. So I don't think I think it would be worth to spend around 1,500 to get this tracking device, and this tracking device fits on all the vehicles, and it's the installation also comes with a software which you can track it on either your smartphones or on your computer as well. I'm going to be placing a link in the description below for you guys to check it out. If you're interested, you can go ahead and buy it. As soon as you find it out that your vehicle is stolen, your bike or a car is stolen, the first thing that you should do is call 112, which is the national emergency number, which is available in most of the states nowadays. Why is it important to call 112? You know what? All these bike thieves, they always, majority of the thieves steal bikes either to commit some crime. So therefore, it's important that you report it to police as soon as you find your vehicle is stolen. There could be circumstances where the thief might have used the bike to commit some crime, so either or a robbery or anything else. So unless you report it to police, it will always, if the police through CCTV footages, if they find that your vehicle is used, then you will always be, the owner will always be responsible. So it's important that you call 112 and report it to the police that your vehicle is stolen. I did it for my bike. I know, as soon as I found out that within 15 minutes I found out, I called 112 and reported it. So I had a record. I got a message that I have called this, and of course all the calls will be tracked, so I was always in a safer position. So first thing to do after you find your vehicle is stolen is call 112. And the next thing that you should do if your bike is stolen is file an FIR. FIR is first investigation report. So for that you need to visit the nearest police station where your bike was stolen. For example, my bike was stolen somewhere near JP Nagar. So I reported to Putinalli police station. So you just have to find out which jurisdiction the place comes from and go ahead and report it. I know there is a bureaucracy involved. I've already made a video of that. You can, if you have not watched the video, you can go and check it out. So the third detective measure is to search your bike, search your stolen bike on OLX and Twitter. I have read a number of times that the owner of the vehicle, owner of the stolen vehicle, was able to find their vehicle on OLX and Twitter. The reason for this is, the thieves always do it, of course, for the money. So they're always keen to sell the stolen bikes. So therefore, what they do is they post advertisement or using OLX and Twitter. So you just have to go and search for your bike on OLX and Twitter. So I've always been doing it ever since I lost my vehicle. So there could be a chance, if you're lucky, I think there will definitely be a chance that you can find your vehicle on OLX and Twitter. And if you indeed find the advertisement listing on your bike, on your stolen bike, on either OLX or Twitter, what I would suggest you to do is report it to the police and say that you could see that your bike has been advertised for selling, and with the help of the police, I'm sure they'll be helping you to recover your bike. And the next detective measure where you can find your stolen bike, CCTV footages. So what I did was, the person who stole the bike, at that moment, it was captured on CCTV footage. Unfortunately, the entire face of him, the face wasn't visible in the CCTV footage, but I could see the person taking off with my vehicle. So always always go and search your neighborhood and see if your vehicle it could be captured on the CCTV footage. And as soon as you get that evidence, the CCTV footage evidence, present it to the police so that they might have some face tracking mechanism where they can find, or the thief could be might be having a warrant, so it's easier for the police to look out for that culprit. ಗೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆರೆ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಪೊಲೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ಬನ್ನರಘಟ್ಟ ರೋಡ್ ಪಕ್ಕ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದಾ?
3 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್.
ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಹೋದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹುಳಿಮಾವು ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
ಅದೇ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದರ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಗುಟ್ಟಿಗೆರೆ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್.
ಅದು BBMP ಆಫೀಸ್ ಪಕ್ಕ ಹುಳಿಮಾವು ಅಲ್ವಾ?
BBMP ಆಫೀಸ್. ಮೊದಲು BBMP ಆಫೀಸ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಇವಾಗ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಶಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
ಈ ಬನ್ನರಘಟ್ಟ ರೋಡ್ ಪಕ್ಕನೇ ಇರೋದಾ?
ಶೆಲ್ ಪೆಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಬಂಕ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ
ಅದು ಹುಳಿಮಾವು ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಹುಳಿಮಾವನೇ.
ಹುಳಿಮಾವು ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಗೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆರೆ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಬೇರೆನಾ?
ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋದು.
ಓ
ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಓಕೆ, ಐ ಥಿಂಕ್ ನಾವು ಹೋಗಿ ಬಂದೆ, ನಂಗೆ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಹುಳಿಮಾವು ಮತ್ತು ಗೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಅಂತ. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಮೈಕೋ ಲೇಔಟ್ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ, ಜಯದೇವ ಫ್ಲೈಓವರ್ ಹತ್ತಿರ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ದ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಐ ಕುಡ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮೈ ಸ್ಟೋಲನ್ ಬೈಕ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಸೀಸ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಲಾಕ್ಡೌನ್ ಆಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಶೋಕಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಕ್ಲೀನಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಲಕ್ಕಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದರೆ ನಾನು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗಬಹುದು. ದಿ ಅದರ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಮೆಜರ್ ಈಸ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ two-wheeler insurance. So there are two types of insurance. I mean, there are two things that you need to be careful of before buying a two-wheeler insurance. So first of all, the insurance for a two-wheeler is a must in India. So there are two things that you need to look out for. One is own damage protection. It's called ODP, own damage protection, and third party liability. So what does own damage protection mean? Assume that you get into an accident. I mean, I hope not. No one should get hurt. Therefore, if you assume that you indeed get onto an accident, and assume that you've got a broken ankle or a broken bone, or your vehicle is total, I mean damaged. So that insurance company, what they will do is they will analyze and come up with a value of the damage, both for your protection, your body, as well as for the vehicle. And assume that the sum assured is around 50,000. When you buy an insurance, you always have a term called sum assured. Assume that it's 50,000, and the insurance company will come and analyze to see what could be the value of your own damage as well as the vehicle damage, and they come up with a value of 40,000. So that 40,000 will be able to, you will be able to claim, because the sum assured is 50,000. And this will only be possible if you have own damage protection enabled in your insurance. So what generally happens is, when you buy a new bike, the showroom guys will tell you, hey, you don't have to worry about insurance, man. It is covered for 5 years. But IRDAI, Insurance Regulatory Department of India, I'm wrong on the abbreviation, but it's a regulatory authority of India which oversees the insurance regulation. So they've made a mandate saying that the owners of the insurance or the insurer will always have to renew the insurance every year, once in a year. So don't go by what just the owners of the or the representatives of the showroom companies. Always review your insurance on your own knowledge, and protect your vehicle from causing any damage. So that's about own damage protection, and it will always be enabled, active for 1 year. You always have to go back the next year to renew it by paying the premium. So the next thing is third party liability. So what does third party liability mean? Assume that you are driving a vehicle, either a two-wheeler or a car, and you unfortunately bump into an accident and you hurt the other person. That means the person who got hurt because of your bike, you got into an accident. At that moment, if the person who got hurt by your mistake, and assume that the sum assured is around 50,000, so the third person, the person who got hurt because of you committing an accident, he will be liable. He will be able to claim on behalf, claim the amount, whatever the amount that is necessary to, hospitalize or to cover the value of the damage that you made on their vehicle, on a third party vehicle. So they will be able to claim on behalf of your insurance. That's what third party liability means. So majority of the people are not aware of this. So if you are watching this video, please go ahead and review your two-wheeler insurance. So the advantage is, even if you lose your bike, you'll always be in a position to claim the amount. For example, I had got a text message on my Instagram, Pulsar 200 NS, which was just around 1 year old, and he lost it, and he didn't have this insurance cover. It was only on third party liability. Unfortunately, the insurance, he didn't have phone damage protection, so he wasn't able to claim the vehicle. He wasn't able to claim the amount of that insurance, and unfortunately, look at these idiots traveling on one way. Unfortunately, I was also not aware of this, so I only got this knowledge after I lost my bike.
Another way to detect your vehicle is to search Bangalore traffic police violations. So what you should do is just Google Bangalore traffic police fines, and then look for Karnataka One. Karnataka One is a website where you can get all the details about the government, such as BESCOM, RTO, etc. Then click on traffic violation fine payment or know your traffic violations. Click on sign in. Click on quick pay. Select your city and click on services. Collection of traffic violation fine. Then enter your vehicle registration number. I'll search mine. Then click on search. So if you're able to find any fines after the date when you have lost the bike, then you can inform your traffic police or Bangalore Law and Order Police that you have detected a fine here on your website, and possibly that will definitely get captured in CCTV violations and the face will be visible. So this is one way to find details about your bike after your bike is stolen.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಿ ಸರ್, ನಾನು FIR ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಗಾಡಿ ಕಳ್ತನ ಆಗಿದ್ದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಪುಟ್ಟೇನಹಳ್ಳಿ ಪೊಲೀಸರು ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೀಸ್ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು.
ಓಕೆ,
ಅದೇ ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು.
ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಈ ಸರೌಂಡಿಂಗಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲೂ ಇದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ನೋಡಿ. ಹಾಂ, ಇಲ್ಲೂ ನೋಡಿ, ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಸೈಡು ಅಲ್ಲೂ ನೋಡಿ.
ಓಕೆ. ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಹೂತೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಗಾಡಿಗಳು.